have a seat over there for me. All right, so also Katie was kind of explained to me what was going on, so I'm gonna kind of tell you what he told me.
Yes.
And if I have anything wrong, please correct me.
Yes.
Okay, so you have a cousin that lives 2 doors down from this home?
One house.
So he lives directly next door?
Yes.
Okay, and he tells you, hey, the guy passed away and they're renting the home out.
Yes.
How did you come in contact with the female?
Okay. First was, so when my cousin called me, she's like, hey, because where I lived at in Mandora, the guy was going to sell the property. So I had to move out. So I was actually like, I was in a rush to look for a place to move because I had my stuff and everything. So my cousin called me, and the guy had passed away. I think he had been a couple months and he passed away. They went in there and they found him. Actually, their family came over and asked my cousin, like, have you seen Hendrik, I think was his name? Have you seen him? My cousin's like, no, I haven't seen him, but he usually comes outside and gets his mail and his trash and everything. So they were like, so what's going on? So next thing you know, they found him dead inside the house. So, like I said, I don't know how these people got these keys, but there were even Hispanics, and Mr. Hendrick was a white person.
guy.
So my cousin knew that I was looking for a place, and I was like, I'm desperate. Like I work, and that's all I do.
Right.
So the guys, it was the first guy he was a Cuban guy. Okay. So he offered my cousin the rent, and I talked to the guy, and then he's like, hey man, like, the house is for rent, this and that, and this and that. And I was like, well, how much you guys renting for? So like, we want $1,800 a month. I was like, oh, I can't do that. It's too much money for me. I can do 14. So he's like, yeah, okay. So I went over there and met with him, and then they brought the lease. The girl brought the lease, dropped it off, and then the guy, he was living in there, and he's like, I'm just gonna take my stuff and get out of here, and you just bring all your stuff and that's it. So that happened. He ended up leaving and this and that.
When was that?
Before I went in.
Right, but like, was it June, July?
It was last the 7th.
Okay. Of August?
No, the month 7.
Oh, okay, July.
Yeah, July. I don't know.
I know, you're fine.
So it was July.
Okay. And did you see him physically take stuff out of the home as if he was moving, or he just told you?
No, he just told me he was gonna get some of the stuff and move out. Okay. And then, so when he gave me the keys and everything, that lady Wendy Pies, she came and dropped the lease, and then she came and met with me, and then she signed this stuff and everything. But when she brought the lease, supposedly the owner of the lease is Edward Ramos. She said she works for him.
Okay.
So when she brought the lease, so I signed it and everything, and it says, and she already had brought it signed from supposedly Ramos and all that, and she brought me a business, like the realtor card. So she came and collected the money. I gave her the money in cash. She gave me receipts. So that was when I moved in there.
So you just paid $1,400 to move in?
$2,800.
$2,800. Okay, so last month.
Yes.
Okay.
So I did that. So then like for that whole month, like I called her and I was like, hey, how you doing? And like I messaged her, and then she didn't get back to me at all.
Okay.
So that's where I started, my head started clicking.
Okay.
I was like, man, I think something's up here.
Right.
So when that happened, my head started clicking. I was like, man, what if I'm just paying somebody out, man. I have to pay this.
Right.
So my rent was due on the 5th. And she incidentally got a hold of me a week earlier. She said, hey, I need my rent. I was like, what do you mean you need your rent? She's like, yeah, if you're late behind fees, I'm gonna charge you $25 a day. I was like, ma'am, like, my rent is not due. I have a whole week to pay my rent. I said, don't worry about your money, I'll pay you your rent. You don't have to worry about the rent. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought the rent was due. So she was very weird on that point.
That's from
The car.
That's the car. the owner's license and the door.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
So that was where I was like, I don't know why I'm not liking this. So I told my wife and my sister, I was like, look, I'm gonna tell her to just, I'm like, hey, pull up to the house so I can pay your rent, but I'm gonna let her pull up first. I was like, cause ain't something right here.
Right.
So I had my wife and my sister. So I was like, where you at? And she's like, oh, I'm coming right here to the house. I'm parked in front. I was like, no, I don't see you. I'm coming around the corner. So she wasn't even parked at the house. She was parked 2 houses down. And when she see me pull up, I just kept forward. I was like, I don't see you. I'm coming around the corner. So then she pulled into the driveway.
Gotcha.
So I told my wife, I said, hey, I'll take a picture. I go, video, I don't care, but take a picture. I was like, because it's something sketchy. So when I went inside the house, and she's like, oh, how you doing? Nice to meet you. And then this and that. And I was like, man, she is. I could tell when a person is weird as shit. So I was like, there's something sketchy around here. And then,
So she acted like that was the first time meeting you?
yeah, she acted all weird and shit.
Right.
So I was like, it's weird. So then I gave her, I paid her the rent, she gave me the receipt. So I was getting mail, a lot of mail to the house. So I was getting a lot of mail, and then I was like, I wonder why there's all this mail coming in. So this letter came in the mail. So I accidentally ended up opening because it came like this. Excuse me.
Okay.
So it came like that. But there was like 4 or 5 letters that came in, and I wasn't opening them. And I was like, I was throwing everything to the trash.
Okay.
Everything to garbage. But it was all related to Mr. Hendrick, the one who used to live there.
Right.
So I was reading through it, and then it shows the name of his brother. I guess he didn't have a spouse, a wife, or sons, or nothing, or I don't know. So on one of these pages, okay, right here it says Mr. Jerry Lee Hendrick. So I was reading it. So I found this address. So you see the court or the bank or the mortgage company is like they're fighting or something. There's something he's involved with it.
Right.
So when I read this, I was like, whoa. I was like, I might even get whenever they come put a lock on this, I gotta get out.
Right.
You know, so where I'm gonna go? I spent my money in here. So I was like, I don't wanna have no problems with no police officers. Sorry for no police officers or nothing like that with the law. I was like, man, I'm like, what the hell could I do? So my head started clicking. I was like, man, what am I gonna do? So I went to his house. I pulled up to his house and I talked to him. I was like, hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I was like, bro, you don't mind if I could talk to you? So I talked to him and I was like, look, I'm sorry I opened this mail, but there was a lot of mail coming to this house and I'm bringing it out.
Right.
And then he's like, yeah, no problem, son. And I was like, and he's an older fella. So I was like, look, I'm trying to see what can I do. Like, you own the place? Like, do I have to pay rent to you?
Right.
Like, I'm living there comfortable and I don't bother nobody. I work and this and that. So he's like, son, well, I'm going to turn the house back to the bank, son, so I don't know what to tell you. I was like, whoa. I was like, because I'm paying rent to this people, Hispanic people. I don't know how they got the keys or something like that. I don't even know if they changed locks or whatever the heck they did.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I don't know what to tell you, son. He's like, but this house, we're giving it up to the bank because we don't want to do nothing with it. So I called the bank and I was like, hey, this and that. And they're like, we can't give you answers. I was like, I know. He's like, I'm going to go talk to his brother. So I went to talk to his brother, and that's when he told me. So I went to the courthouse last week. I missed my day of work because I told my boss, I was like, look, man, I'm not trying to.
Right.
Where the hell am I gonna live at?
Yeah.
Where I'm gonna live at? My parents have a house, but I never, since I was a young kid, I moved down, I worked, and I had my own
Right.
place,
You don't want to go
own
back to
stuff.
your parents' house.
So I was like, these people don't have nothing related with this. My friends are realtors, and I got my friends involved. I was like, hey man, I was like, you guys are realtors. I mean, this dude doesn't exist. My sister-in-law is a realtor in Connecticut, Springfield, Connecticut, and she has a lot of access to realtors. So my sister-in-law went and looked for him. He doesn't even show up.
Okay.
So and even the card that I have on his thing, it came to a house, and my sister-in-law, like, they have records through all them houses. So she called, and the guy was like, it's a family that lives there. We never dealt with none of them people in regards to that name. He's like, and I'm sorry, I can't tell you more, but I'm living in it. I own this house, and it's a family. And the card that he gave me, Erica Ramos, supposedly, when the girl that's coming collecting rent,
Right.
she brought me a card with his number and his address, and the number you can still call until now, and I guarantee you, they won't pick up. The phone is like disconnected or something.
Okay.
But like I said, like, I just want to know what can I do, because I'm not gonna pay them rent. They want to come collect rent this month,
Right.
but I'm not gonna pay them no rent.
Right. Yeah, I honestly, from the legal standpoint, don't pay them rent because it's a fraud. I think probably what happened is they went on the clerk of court's website and found that this house was under foreclosure.
That's what we were thinking about, because there's people that do that. That's what
Oh,
my
yeah.
sister-in-law told me.
Yeah.
So, and then like I was telling her, she acted so weird. And I know that name. I know that's not her freaking name.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. If I was you, like, I'm gonna take all this. I'll make copies so you have copies for
Oh,
yourself.
and this is the other one that came in that is gonna be in foreclosure. Look at this one. This one. But like I said, this guy's name, I don't know.
Okay. Are you through with this?
Yes.
Okay, you're done. Let's see what it says. Yeah, I wouldn't pay them rent. I would start looking for another place.
Okay, that's
Really, legally, until the bank comes in and
Yeah, so my
evicts
sister-in-law
everyone
told me.
out, you could, I mean,
because even on there, I put that I went to the courthouse last week on Tuesday, and I went to talk. They sent me from the courthouse. They sent me to let's see, human rights or civil rights. They sent me there, and I got a hold of them. But I actually called them right now too, because there wasn't. I guess they were on vacation to some date, and I called and I asked them for help, and then they were gonna get back with me, and they haven't got
I
back.
haven't got back. Yeah, like I said, I would just start looking for another place.
Okay.
I would stay in the home until the bank actually comes and serves the paperwork and says, you're being evicted and you got to get out. Until that happens, I mean, you can stay there, and I wouldn't pay anybody money
Okay.
because, like I said, they're just pocketing money off of a house that they don't own.
Okay.
So, let's see. So the people actually moved in? Your cousin said they moved in?
Yeah, those people were living in there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they moved in. Do you still have the picture of the tag?
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'll get your phone number and okay. So what I'm gonna do is once we wrap this up, I'm gonna send you a text and it's a link to upload that photo to that link, and that way it goes in our system and it can attach with your report. Okay.
Does it show up to that lady?
It came back to, I think, someone like an older lady, so maybe like a mother or something.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do a little bit of research to try to track it back to whoever came and met with
Do
you.
they have the last name of the same thing, Pais?
It's I'm not sure if it's which name, if it's this name or that one, because he's got two different names, right?
Oh, I didn't even show to
Yeah.
the last her last name. That
Right.
supposedly she
So
is.
I'm not. I believe that this is who the car comes back to, because he did say that it came back out of Longwood.
Oh, okay.
So
You want me to upload these things?
I'm gonna make copies,
Okay.
but I'm gonna take the originals.
Okay.
So the originals I'll keep, but I'll make copies so you have a copy of it
Okay.
still.
No problem.
What? Do you have an ID?
Yes.
And what's the best phone number to reach you at? And so she's supposed to meet you today?
No, she's supposed to be coming for the rent like soon,
Soon. Okay.
but I don't know what to tell her. She pulls up to my house like,
I'm gonna go talk and see if they want to set something up to maybe get her.
yeah, cause that was the thing. Like I was like, cause so my friends are the Orange County police deputies, and I asked them what could I do, and I was like, she's like, bro, just go. They're like, go to the Ocoee Police Department, but on Sunday they were sending me like to Winter Garden. I don't know, I guess. So my buddies told me they're like, we can't do nothing because we're Orange County.
Right.
And my buddies are sheriffs that went to school with me. And I actually reached out to them. I was like, yo, Diego, what can I do?
Right.
I even got the text message that he texted me. That he's like, I can't do nothing
Yeah,
about it.
'cause
Like, you need to go to your local police department close
Right.
by. So I was like, man, I even got her tags and everything. He's like, I can't do nothing to help you out, bro.
Yeah.
I wish I could, but I can't. So that's when he was actually the one that told me to ask for help. I was like, so what could I do? Diego? I was like, cause I don't want her to come to the house, and then I don't want her to be like, oh, he has me hostage, he won't leave me, cause I was like, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Cause they're gonna believe the girl more than me. So I was like, and I don't want to have none of that, cause I was actually telling my wife, I was like, you fucking block her one side, and my sister block her one side. I was like, but then my wife, I was like, if the lady starts acting dumb, it's gonna be a whole goddamn mess, cause my wife is concealed weapon permit and everything. I was like, I don't want to have none with it. So
Yeah.
I could just call the police department and have her like, hey, come get your rent, and then boom, right there. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to see if our investigations unit wants to do something like that. So someone may call you within the next day or so.
Okay.
To maybe set something like that up. I just need right now. I need your signature here and here, just saying that this is a true statement. And then I'll make copies. I'll give you a case number for the report. And then, like I said, I'll send you the text message for
A phone number associated with this address, because the fence, there's a fence around the entire property, it's all locked up.
because even my sister-in-law told me, she's like, because she knows all about that stuff. She's like, if you talk to Mr. Jerry and you tell him that you come to an agreement saying that say you pay the whatever zone on the house and come to agreement and you work with him keeping the house, you paying everything off, and just go to the courthouse and saying that he's the owner of the place and he's paying still the mortgage, but I'm the one paying it. When it comes to the end, my wife's sister told me, you go in front of before doing that, you go in front of the judge and you talk to what you guys agreement to it, that he's the main owner, but you're gonna pay all the mortgage and taxes and the late fee that's behind.
right.
And then if he comes to an agreement and says, yeah, you can do it, he can call the bank and schedule something. Man, my sister-in-law even told me that, and I was like, well, if I could do that shit, I was like,
that'd be perfect.
my boss told me already. He's like, Primo, whatever you need, the money you need, and the guy tells you to go ahead. He's like, I'll give you all the money.
Right.
Whatever he's behind on taxes, whatever he's behind on mortgage, he's like, I'll give you all that money.
But he won't do it.
I haven't gone to talk to him.
Okay.
I haven't gone to talk to him. My wife told me to go talk to him.
Dispatch 255. Can I get a case number?
Four 3456 3456.
26, thank you. I'm gonna leave this copy with you.
Okay.
But I'm gonna write the information, because for some reason I don't have a business card on me.
Okay. Well, look, they even had the ticket. I went to the clerk.
Okay, so my name's Officer Gray. This is the case number for the report. This is the non-emergency phone number, so if you have any questions or comments or need to get a hold of anyone, that would be the number you would call.
Okay.
Let me make copies of this, and then so I can get you a copy, and then I will, we'll go from there.
Okay.
I don't know.
Whose phone is this? Right now, consciously breathing, extremely intoxicated.
Is that my ID? You found it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We have the 40?
Yeah, we just get a 40.
I'm a 40. 940.
Okay, we go. I'll be good. All right. Rob, is that you?
Where's it at? Is it outside the fence?
What's going on?
I got it. I got it in my hand.
What's going on?
Says you're under arrest. That's what's going on. Beacon 22, thanks.
I don't know.
They'll explain. They will explain.
Oscar 600, 4 hours.